From WKRG News 5, the Gulf Coast news leader, the news starts now.
Good evening. I'm Jacqueline Quinn. Ashley Knight has the night off. Thank you for joining us. First on 5, at least 3 law enforcement officers are dead after a shooting in Baton Rouge this morning. Another 3 wounded. So far, 1 suspect is confirmed dead, and authorities are looking for other potential suspects. Police say the incident may have been an ambush. It started this morning after Baton Rouge dispatch sent officers to a report of a man walking around with a rifle near Airline Highway and a convenience store.
At approximately 8:40 a.m., Baton Rouge PD officers at the convenience store observed the individual. He was wearing all black, standing behind a beauty supply store, holding a rifle. At approximately 8:42 a.m., reports received of shots fired.
Then a report came in that shots had been fired.
At approximately 8:44 a.m., reports were received of officers down on the scene.
This is cell phone video captured near the scene shortly after the call. You can hear the gunshots pick up, sounding more like rapid fire.
At 8:45, reports received of more shots being fired.
In the middle of this, emergency crews are on the scene trying to render aid.
So they could start approaching and getting the bodies that were at the scene to render first aid. Officers engaged the subject at that particular time, and he ultimately died at the scene. That was officers that were responding to the scene itself. 6
members of the Baton Rouge Police Department and East Baton Rouge Parish Sheriff's Office were hit. So far, we know at least 3 officers have died, while 3 are wounded and in the hospital.
Each one of these individuals married. Each one of these individuals have family. We're grieving as a law enforcement community. We're grieving for each other, we're grieving for our loss, and we're grieving for our families. And we ask for your prayers.
Multiple agencies, including the FBI, are now looking into what happened and possibly for more suspects. That shooter has been identified as 29-year-old Gavin Long, Eugene Gavin Long. Long attended the University of Alabama in 2012. The gun battle was not far from Baton Rouge Police Headquarters. Since the Alton Sterling incident a few weeks ago, the area has been the site of many protests. And just earlier, President Obama addressed the nation about the shooting in Baton Rouge. You saw it right here on News 5. He called the shooting an attack on the U.S. and urged Americans to come together rather than let this divide us.
We don't need inflammatory rhetoric. We don't need careless accusations thrown around to score political points or to advance an agenda. We need to temper our words and open our hearts, all of us.
The president has been in contact with the governor of Louisiana and the mayor of Baton Rouge. The FBI department and Department of Justice will be looking into the shooting.